Kansas Oil Museum, Butler County Historical Society.
Butler. Nice park.
They have a nice park.
Really nice park. No pets.
Hi. It's dark in here.
Welcome to the Kansas Oil Museum and Butler County History Center. Butler County covers 1,440 square miles. It is the largest county in Kansas and is larger than the entire state of Rhode Island. The county is compact almost entirely in the valley of the Walnut River, which heads near the northern boundary and flows south through Cowley County to empty into the Arkansas River. Butler County has been home to Native Americans, pioneers, entrepreneurs in the oil industry, ranchers, businessmen, patriots, and so much more. The history of this region is as old as the formation of the Flint Hills themselves, a land rich in resources both above the ground and below ground. The Native American tribes that called this area home were the Kansa, Kiowa, Wichita, and Osage, among others. They lived off the land and the resources it provided. In the 1800s, an influx of settlers began to arrive in Kansas. Many of these settlers lived in dugouts, which were makeshift homes, protecting them from the elements. Dugouts gave way to more substantial buildings, like the Connor Cabin, believed to be the first building erected in Butler County in 1857. It's currently located on the south end of this property. As more settlers moved into the area, communities started to form. Frame buildings began to be erected, like the Foster Schoolhouse, built in 1885. These early communities revolved around agriculture. Farming and ranching were the staple among all these early communities. The development of the new agricultural techniques and the introduction of kaffir corn enabled these early communities to sustain themselves. In 1950, geology was used for the first time in Butler County to discover an oil field. This discovery would establish geology as the true science and would forever transform the oil industry. Large oil fields were discovered in Augusta, 15 miles south of this location, and soon after, El Dorado. The most notable discovery occurred at Stapleton No. 1 near the future town site of Oil Hill in 1915. By 1919, Butler County had over 1,800 oil-producing wells. The oil derricks and the cable drilling rigs created a great need in Butler County for infrastructure. Roads, pipelines, train rails, all these had to be put into place for the progression of the oil boom. Entire communities had to be built. Oftentimes, these communities were called lease towns. Lease towns were owned by the oil companies. The oil company erected structures that it would then lease to its employees. These lease towns included everything from the homes themselves to grocery stores, schools, doctors' offices, print shops, and all the amenities. Some even had swimming pools, gymnasiums, and golf courses. These lease towns enabled workers to stay right there on the job location. You'll have an opportunity to tour a recreated lease town on the grounds of the museum, faithfully reconstructed from photographs and interviews with those who experienced this unique period. Transportation of oil was key to development of the industry. As railway and trucking systems and pipelines were developed to get the oil from the field to the marketplace, this process led to the development of numerous companies that were involved in the oil and gas industry here in Kansas. You'll have the opportunity to see several oil-related items in the museum and on our grounds, in addition to so much more about the history of Butler County and our citizens. Enjoy your visit as you take some time to return to the rich history of the Kingdom of Butler. And thank you for visiting the Kansas Oil Museum. We hope you have a wonderful visit.
Did it?
Yes, I did.
Take
Thanks for
picture.
reminding me.
Bison. The big turkey. Big cows. There's the Flint Hills in the background. Endless.
Ooh, a tractor.
The Flint Hills should never play second fiddle to our nation's more recognized landmark landscapes. That's right.
That's right. What is this? It's a Fortson. Oh, really?
We are on the grounds of the oil museum. With all those gadgets they use to drill oil, pump oil.
The first video is gonna be the longest.
What is that?
It's a motor that probably runs this.
Oh, yeah.
This is the older version, which goes like this, and it has a cable, and it drops the pipe down, bangs it ways down through the ground.
To find the oil. Derrick. 1930s cable tool drilling rig. Oh wow. So that's the one that goes
Yeah, there's
under.
one of the bits is at the end of that cable, and they bang it down through there. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine working in here and how OSHA now would say, OSHA shut this down?
Shut it down. Oh,
My goodness.
I wonder what these
That's why
are
we're not
for.
men anymore.
Oh, I like it.
That's a big.
Yeah, because the government always say, oh, that's not safe for you. Quit that.
I'm recording
Here,
black
they
and
have a
white.
kiln.
Oh,
That must be it's a kiln. They must be melting the diamonds into the bit there.
yeah,
On site. That's interesting.
they do it here.
Yeah, they do it right here. Everything right here.
Look at all those drills.
Oh yeah. This is.
Those are nothing compared to the ones.
It's more than big riches. I know how it works on the other side, because Grandpa had a rig on one of his, right there behind the house they were drilling. This is something.
Casing, hole, and never slip pipe grips. Splicing needles for wire line. Cool. This is how oil is drilled back then. A tool rack. Star sputter. Oil hill. Over here. The gypsy sputter. We are going to the Central Power Point. Central power unit. Central. Oh boy. There's oil.
Look at this.
What is that?
That's a motor around that belt, turning that big wheel to pump pumps. See this cable coming out of this building? They would run that to wellheads. There's a wellhead. So instead of having those guys doing that, this thing turned and it ran that wellhead over there. And this, what did it say it could do? Up to 18 different wells up to half mile away.
Half mile away?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I'm just,
I mean, that's just like
oh man,
cool engineering.
old engineering.
Yeah.
So this is like what the wheels are now.
This is the now.
Older version of now, but yeah. And instead of going up and down, pound the fuel, turn.
It turns, yeah. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna show you all the oil companies. There's a Shell, Upco, Getty, Champlain, Deep Rock, Frontier, DX, Conoco, KM, Gulf, Texaco, Exxon. There's a Pester, Amlico, Derby, Vickers, Texaco, Sovereign Service, Mobile Gas, Elrico, Sinclair, Standard, Fina, Skilly, City Service, and Phillips 66. Very cool.
I haven't seen it all yet.
Yep.
If your dog is eating grass, there may be a problem. Many people think grass is good for dogs, but the truth is, dogs that eat grass are commonly
This is what you normally find in the in some Kansas farms going down to Oklahoma and Texas. Oil field pumping unit.
It gets so heavy, you need to wait so when it gets up here and before it gets to the oil.
The weights go up and down. You can get that up and down. Yeah, I said that in my video.
We're on the highway.
Oh, you can go in there.
We'll go in there.
I want that sign.
You get in trouble taking it off here.
Little mini groceries. Ooh.
It'd be cool to find some of those cans in a garage sale.
Yeah.
Or a soap potbelly stove.
There's tomatoes, coffee.
And then the living quarters for the grocer back here.
Fabrics.
Huh?
There's fabrics, there's candies. And this.
Oh, they actually stocked it with old stuff.
Oh,
You know, literally.
hey, look at their cash register.
Oh yeah, I have operated one of those.
I was actually hoping they would keep that open.
Yeah,
I wanted to go to the cash register and press some buttons.
I have actually operated one of those.
Really?
You know,
Yes.
anyone could actually just take these old vintage.
Yeah, nobody's going to.
And I see they have actual candy back there.
Yeah.
So-
Radio Supply. When I started working at Radio Supply, that's the type of register we had.
There's Grandpa's
Yeah.
rug shaker.
beater.
Beater.
Yeah, Grandpa's one of those. Oh, they have a camera in here.
Yeah, they want to make sure nobody gets back there and steals anything.
And this is their
Scale.
scale.
Yeah. Honest weight.
Which has checks on it. Tons of old checks.
Yeah, very cool.
Oranges. Beans. All kinds of beans. Oh, this is their post office thing.
Oh, post office back there? Yeah.
Yeah.
This did say post office. Oh look, Mama, there's your velvet things behind you. The velvet cans.
Oh, oh yeah.
10 cents.
10 cents.
Everything here is so
This
cheap.
is the living quarter.
Is this the prices they had there?
Yep.
Look at their stove. I like their stove.
10 cents. Whoa. Now
Interesting.
they're $2 each. $2.79 each. Or get shot.
Quarantine whooping cough.
Smells like a doctor's office in here.
That'd be a scary doctor's office. You don't see anymore.
Oh.
I like the books.
I like this thing.
Diseases of the skin. Operations of obstetrics. The
Yes,
treatment of
everybody.
the diseases of children.
Everyone wants to read about that. I never want
Oh,
to be a
boy.
doctor again. Never want to be a doctor again. Only for checkups. Checkups, nothing else. Oh, look at the wheelchair. I actually thought that was.
That's not a wheelchair.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that is a wheelchair.
You didn't watch Daddy. Daddy, you nearly smacked your
I
head.
know.
E.
You gotta stand all the way over to the wall to read it. Yeah.
There's the log house. Did they say that that's the original?
Took it long enough.
This is their print shop. Oh my!
That's the printer.
This here, that's printer too.
Not my file. Certainly.
All we need. We need something like this. Grandma Anderson's house.
Yeah,
That's all we need.
yeah, I'm fine with that. Small house. Cottagecore living.
What do they do?
Yeah, come check out the old washing machine.
The old washing machine.
That old big tag.
This is the washing.
Yeah, they know an old washing machine.
Gasoline powered, 1928. How do you do that? How does that?
It's a flywheel so you don't have to work so hard. I bet you
What does
there's-
it do?
It's a washing machine. Let's see here. Okay, it's unhooked. Don't know how you open it. Looks like the whole thing's in. It is. So.
This one I know what
Yeah,
that is for.
They got type it down in there. There's going to be an agitator.
Hmm.
You can sit there.
Oh boy. Seat for washing clothes. Electric washing machine circa 1930s.
The General Electric, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. interesting. 1940s Maytag.
Not bad.
What is it called? Enamel?
Yeah, that'd be enameled.
Yeah. I don't see that anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. There's a church, it looks like. That's school. It's got a very,
Yeah. Church, one room, schoolhouse.
go back.
It's the Foster School, one room schoolhouse. 1885 to 1942.
Just like looking at this.
Mm-hmm.
There's a wasp in here.
Yeah.
Right here. Look.
The piano. That's a heater, huh? So you put your wood in there and.
The school?
Mm-hmm.
That's a small
Should we
one.
take that outside?
Yeah, no.
Right,
That's
yeah.
better.
What?
Bigger chalkboards. No lights. We don't have lights. We don't have
Teacher
lights.
rules. Teachers cannot play cards or gamble, smoke or use tobacco, drink, or keep company with unsavory types. Female teachers.
Mm-hmm.
There's a wasp at the top of that.
That kid is quite unhappy.
He's not happy at all. Like, why do I have to be here? Can I just go play?
He's going, I'm just going to end up in the oil field anyway.
Oh, but he was dressed nicely.
Yeah,
Mama dressed him
There's
up.
a wasp at the top of the door.
I know. He didn't bother me.
He's bothering me. He's scared.
There's the
Log cabin.
log cabin. First log cabin.
I don't think it had glass doors in it though.
Yeah.